what up, what up? It's me. Yeah, gotta get to it. I think I'm gonna be a little nice today. I ain't gonna press no buttons. I ain't gonna get to it. But ooh, y'all, if y'all only knew. I'm finna get right to it though. This is something that I want y'all to pay attention to. Shout out to the chat, everybody showing up, and I'm gonna say it. And I even already know what's about to happen. But the truth is the truth, you know. And I'm definitely gonna say salute to those out there that know. If you know, you know. I'm gonna say right now, the beats, they for the field. It is what it is. We keep on moving. We gonna keep on. Listen, this morning, y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to energy, right? I want y'all to pay attention to that very thing that you know that like fuels you when you have a adrenaline rush, or when you're speaking to someone and you uncovering layers of that conversation, how your heart beat fast, how you your palms start sweating, you know. Y'all know the signs, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to take that test, that energy, that's the energy. That does not lie. That's what it's about. That truth, that's what it's about. And I'm going to say right now, anybody that come in the chat, be respectful of the chat, respect the chat. But again, if you're not here to vibe out and listen, if this does not resonate with you, but you're here to just throw the chat off, then hey, if I call you out, it is what it is. Everybody know what's up. But again, I'm trying to calm down, y'all, because it's firing back up. When you have a moment like, you know, you finna get ready to jump in the pool, right? And you know you can't swim, but you know it's not deep, too deep that you can't stand back up. You know how when your heart beat fast and you be like, should I go? Should I go? Should I hold it? Should I go? No, it's now. That's what you have to listen to. That's what you have to listen to remember. That's what you have to listen to hold the line, to stand in truth. That's what you have to listen to. When you're around your people and there's conversations that you need to have, that's what you need to listen to. Because something is going to unlock when you have those real conversations. There's going to be bonds. There's going to be bonds broken. But if you know that you standing in truth in what you know, and as long as it doesn't make you look like a fool, oh yeah, because you can give the real and still look like a fool. But truth is truth all the way around. It's no in the middle, up and down, it's no in the middle, left and right, it's no in the middle. Black or white, that's what it is. And until you stand in it, admit your wrongs, you faking. I mentioned a movie the other day. It was about Upgrade. Y'all need to go check it out. Because when you in the system, when you move how they say move, we not free. We not free at all. We still gotta say yes, I'll do this. It started from when at birth, you was in school, that bell ring, get up. That bell ring, get in line. How the teacher gonna tell you if you had a good day or not? She don't know. It was all in the system. It's all a system. What they want you to see, they gonna listen. At the end of the day, whether you in church, whether you talking to grandma, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You got question, answer, ask it. But when you feel that heart beating, that heartbeat beating real fast like this morning, some things that I had last night, yesterday's live, 20 minutes, my heart was beating fast. Was I gonna do it? Was I ready? Sometimes when you get the truth, you gonna probably be in places where you didn't intend for it to come out. I was at a job, y'all, and I was doing healthcare. This is just an example. This is me remembering right now. Listen closely. I was at a job. I was in healthcare. I had a one-on-one. And in the healthcare field, you know what you deal with when you're dealing with a one-on-one. You know, you got to have a heart to do that. So shout out to all those that's taking care of someone, that's looking after someone with a mental illness. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but you know, so as the day went on, we would meet up, you know, going through the hallway, and you know how you at your job and you ranting out and you like, man, I this and this and that, this and that, right? So a little bit of part of me, I was like, I'm the only, it's like me and one other dude, and the rest of them like women. So I got tired of hearing the gossip, because when I learned that I was working with my one-on-one in the condition he was in, he was able to tap in at one of my darkest moments. And he rubbed my back and told me everything was going to be okay. So if you don't know what pica is and losing half of your mental capacity, listen. Anyway, so everybody was like, yeah, I'm going to get to the meeting. I'm going to speak up. Yeah, okay. Everybody always talk that talk until it's time. Use this as an analogy. Everybody, I don't care what it is, even if it's to yourself, your kids, whatever. This is the energy. So I said, everybody was like, yeah, when we get to the meeting, yeah, I'm going to talk. I'm going to speak up. We get to the meeting, ain't nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. We all looking around at each other. That man said, do anybody else got anything to say? And I lit it up. I said, yeah. I said, listen, I said, respectfully, everybody that I talk to, you know, if I rock with you, I really do love you. That's why I got my heart broken so many damn times. But I said, listen, y'all, I understand, but this needs to be said. I said, I'm tired of hearing this shit around the job. I'm tired of hearing it. Y'all always talking about, oh, Marcus, when you say something, I'm going to speak. I'm going to follow behind you. I'm going to do this. Stop following them people that ain't holding the line. I don't want somebody around me that ain't telling me the truth. That ain't telling me if I'm messing up. No, they need to tell you need to come off live a little bit more. No, they need to tell you, hey, man, you probably need to stop drinking. You need to stop smoking. And if it pisses them off, that's probably because it's touching their heart and they just don't want to tell you. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So I told the manager, I said, look, I'm tired of everybody talking around behind. I said, this is the time that everybody that talked to me when the meeting is over with, now is the time for y'all to stand up and speak. Man, that whole room opened up. Everybody was yapping. Everybody. And in the same analogy, sometimes that truth, when you give it to somebody and you think you being real, like, yeah, I'm telling that person how they feel. No, that's just dummy because you see it. Because when that moment when you start telling, like me, correcting my kids, sometimes I be speaking right back to me. And that's the mirror. Do you get it? That's the mirror. It's not going to always work in the other person's favor or your favor. Truth does not care either side. It's solid. So when that room, excuse my dog, y'all, she, you know, a little Yorkie, but in that room, they began to open up. This is what I want to get to. When the meeting was done, my heart was beating fast. My adrenaline, I had the shakes. I was like, ooh wee. I was like, man, I don't know what's going on, but my heart is pumping. And so he pulled me in the office. Everybody left. He said, wait around. He knew I was finna get ready to quit. So he was like, wait around. And let me check my mute so I'll make sure. Okay. So I waited around. He put me in the office. He said, man, what you did, he said, I never had the guts to do that. He said, I don't know how you do it, but don't you ever lose that. To this day, don't ever lose it. When I did it when I worked for the electric company, we were seasonal workers. They was just using us to get the job done. And in the meeting, I said, we're not going to get a permanent job. Y'all just gassing us up. Soon as we get this job done, y'all gonna let us go. No, we ain't, man. I had my homeboy tell me, because I quit that job too. You gotta stand. So he told me about a month ago, he said, man, they used to ask me when you wasn't around, like, what's wrong with Mark? Man, he seemed like he angry. No, I just know the truth. And when you know something, you know it. You know it. We all gotta follow that inner voice. The more you bury that inner voice, I don't care if you get in the bag, I don't care if you get into it, you gotta follow that inner voice. It's not gonna lead you wrong. And if it leads you down a path where you need to correct yourself, then own it. I don't care who knew I was a user. I don't care who know that I was a manipulator. I don't care who know that I was a cheater. I don't care who knows none of that, because y'all wasn't with me when I was going through it. I done had conversations about things that most people wouldn't have. You go look at my past, I guarantee they're gonna say, yeah, he gonna keep it real. But I wasn't real enough. So this morning, I want to tell y'all, I'm not shot, I'm not mad. I'm just passionately pissed, as my wife would say. She had to show me what that looked like. It looked like my music was jumping. But y'all, follow y'all heart. When it comes back to your remembrance, understand that it wasn't for no reason. It's not. We bury that every day to go get a paycheck. We bury that every day to chase monetization. We bury that every day. You want to know the spooky part about that? We bury that to stay in a marriage. We bury that because we don't want to lose that friend that's generous to us. When you start having real conversations, you start meeting real people. And guess what? I don't know too many. I don't. I'm not above correction either. You want to talk about it publicly? Let's go. You want to talk about it behind closed doors? Let's go. But if I smell BS, I'm calling it out. I'm calling it out. Stop chasing, because it comes to you. You just have to be lined up with the frequency, your energy. Now, when I go to work, I'm gonna be tired because I'm giving you the energy right now. I just had to double back and y'all, hey, I don't want to rant on. I'm gonna try to catch some of these chats real quick. Salute Janet. Britt, what's good? Black, hard work is the truth. Yeah, hard work, you gotta be real. Good morning, good afternoon. What up, pretty? That's all who came to visit today, but they'll see it though. Chains, y'all, I don't know what we breaking that shit down. Yeah, don't forget to comment. That's what's up. That's so real. You speaking good. Hey, listen, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. When it's really gonna get strange, when we start addressing them things that we see up in the church. That's I need like 24 hours of sleep, but it's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. But it's all good though. I'm here to help any way that I can. For real. We got family ties we need to break. How we gonna break a generational curse if we scared to talk about the molestation? Oh. We scared to wake that up, huh? I ain't even, y'all, I gotta work today, okay? I still gotta drive. I'm here to wake it up. I told y'all I'm not going nowhere. But when you align with the right people, some of them people you align with, y'all not gonna see eye to eye. But real people learn to agree to disagree. That's it. They learn to agree to disagree. Stop chasing and let it come to you. You know that scene where they say, I ain't gonna call you unless you call me, because you do all the calling. I bet you any money that if you stop calling a lot of people for at least maybe a month, start watching to see who calling you. Bet you that phone won't ring. And guess what? That's the way it's supposed to be. Your frequency ain't for everybody. You gonna drain yourself out. Now, Shout out to the people that speaking truth. But you ever see like Pastor like up doing this thing and he really speaking and he's being transparent? He got a label, yeah. But how does he look or she look when they done spitting the real? Man, they tired. That's what the energy is. The energy does not lie. It does not bend. It does not fold. We do. Why? Because we've been programmed. So when y'all start waking it up and y'all start hurting a lot of people's feelings, please do it with good intent. Because if you use it for manipulation like I did, karma and truth is a bad mamma jamma. And it's gonna come back. So be solid. Otherwise, we're gonna look like everybody else on this channel or on this platform. You wanna cry, cry. You wanna be honest? Listen, what can a person do that know all your faults? That know all your wrongdoings? They're not gonna walk away. You know why? Either they gonna respect it and they gonna grow and wanna do those things that you have the courage to do, or they gonna stick around and see if you fail again. I was working at this live, getting it set up, had the detour. I was supposed to have, man, let me not. But I see y'all, you know what I'm saying? I can't make it around because, you know, some energy I just don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But I see y'all. Keep going. But don't burn yourself out because you chasing. What's for you is for you. It don't depend on nobody else. But if you in places where you walk away and you feel drained, you in the wrong spot. You in the wrong spot. But if you walk away and, oh my gosh, man, that brother was real. Man, I feel like I can make it through my day. That's good energy. But you better be able to tell them something. Because you got a lot of people that think they know it all, and I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just going off of what my life was designed, what I went through, what I've been through, and what I felt, what I learned, wrong or right. But some people you can't tell nothing to. Them people, them some scary people. Because they doomed for destruction. The truth is truth. You got it in you. Use it. Shout out to 8 people and all the people in the bushes. But I'm not doing this for likes. When I start talking about the church and my experience, when I start talking about the family in my experience, I tried to early on because I was in the system. All them first 5-6 videos, I was in the system. Reading like, yo, I'm supposed to look like this. I'm supposed to use open-ended, a but, a when, and a then. No, this is me. This is who I always been. I didn't chase this. What you see this right here, I didn't chase it. But y'all, I'm here to wake it up. I'm not leaving. If I can't leave you no money behind, I'm gonna leave you with some facts. Follow your energy. It has never failed you. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all something else. I used to cut people's electricity off, right? And we were supposed to knock, give them a brochure. Now I'm in the hoods of hood. So wherever your hood is, the worst hood, that's where I was, walking in people's yards. Big pit bulls, angry folks, toxic folks, lost folks. But I'm supposed to go in your yard, knock on your door, and say, hey, I'm about to cut your power off, and then walk to the back and allow you to let me cut it off. You gotta be out your damn mind. This is the job that I walk away from, making good money, because they was using us. Do you get it? They're using us. My homeboy said, man, I don't know what you doing, but you better not be walking up there. They gonna talk you away from it. Oh, I didn't get my bill. I didn't get this. Oh, brother, can you wait, please? Every excuse I heard it. Even naked women coming to the door. Butt booty naked. Do you hear me? So what we did was we pulled up in the alleyway. We had a beacon on our car. We'd pull up where the light wasn't flashing to where they could see it. And I had to walk in the backyard without them seeing me, hopefully, get my lock out, get everything I need out, so when I pull this box, I can get out the yard without being chased, without being confronted, all of this. My heart used to beat every day. It was times where I walked in the yard, I'm like, they got a big ass dog. I can see it. The big ass chains. But I'm putting my life on the line, living in the system. In what we eat, what we think, or what we see, what we hear. That 808, that drill music, that I want to kill somebody music. Hope they don't do whatever they do with YouTube, but y'all get the picture. I will pull the electricity. I'll hear the dogs coming out. I'll hear them running down the stairs. I'm not sacrificing myself for them to get money. I gave so many passes in that neighborhood. Everybody else, how you get through the hood, man? I ain't cutting them folks off. Why? Cause they got a bucket truck that's gonna come do it if I can't. In a truck where they get lifted up. Why the hell you think I wanna go in the backyard? I'm not your dummy. But the point of the story is, every time I knew I went in a dangerous yard, that energy did not lie. It was saving me. But I masked it because I wanted to be a good boy and get them jobs done so I can get a full-time job. Worked there for what, I think 6-7 years for them to tell me I wasn't good enough. But we was the only ones that can go in the hood and turn people's power off in mid-cooking, in mid-summer. I start giving passes. Follow that energy, man. Follow that energy. That's all I can say. That's it. That's it. But I'm not gonna be up here ranting and raving. I gotta get to it, unfortunately. But it's coming. It's coming. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Hopefully y'all got something up out of it. But it's changing for me. It's what? Some of them people watching from the bushes. They don't want to step in here. They don't. Some people don't want to take the message. So again, y'all, it is what it is at the end of the day. Look at Ryan, what up? Congrats on the job, man. Like I said, I've been around, but I've been grinding. Now I'm on the stage, heart pumping. But if you can get up there and read a script, you know a lot of your major content listen, watch their eyes. The eyes never lie. It's from the inside out. Yeah, the real ones, they gonna come in. For sure. That's what's up. I'm finna get ready to clock in a minute too. So, but you know, at the end of the day, be real with yourself. If you feel you need to switch your content, whoever this fits, that's who it's gonna hit. But if you feel you need to switch your content up, switch it up. Switch it up. You need to switch your friend circle up. I don't got no friends. I'm here in Mississippi. I ain't got no friends. I don't go out and kick it. But when I got on YouTube, I'm like, man, these folks kind of cool. Some of these people. Then I found out they just as fake. You don't have my personal number. We probably like 20% cool. Just to be real. I may respect you, maybe not, but You got my number. I gave it to you for a reason. And any female that got it, I got a wife, yes. She right. Y'all don't hear that clicking over there? Listen, I'd rather be around one other real person than to be around 10 fake people. There you go. You got to switch and watch where you put your energy. But, you know, sometimes it's just not really just switching it up, because sometimes that energy needs to switch you up. Sometimes when you talking, like I was saying earlier, Ryan, you talking to your kids and you scolding them, sometimes they be like, how you gonna tell your kid that and you turn around and do X, Y, and Z? I be like, damn. Energy never lies. The truth never lies, y'all. But if y'all hadn't seen it, it didn't have a great ending. But check that movie Upgrade out. It's on Netflix. I think it's on Tubi. But it spoke to me. I made it far as the bar scene. That's all you need. When you stand in truth, you don't fit in the system. When you stand with your energy, you don't stand around fake people. That's it. But I don't even know if y'all even like see my voice changing, because I'm drained, giving the truth to them out there. Me and my wife bouncing stuff off each other. It's the truth, y'all. Why you think you going to work them long hours? Because when you get home, you tired, and they know. You need to go get that check. You need to go get that money. Imagine if you ain't have to work no more. But we got these fake imposters on YouTube. Motivation. Come on my stage. All that. You gonna blend in just like the rest of them. Listen, I'm finna just show y'all in real life, because them other topics, they coming with fire. I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, but this was the first live that I really did comfortable. Nervous to cuss because I don't cuss. Oh, fuck that. I'm tired now. Everything is with intent though, for good. I'm not giving fake shock content value, so you can tune in because I cuss a lot, or you know, tell a person they mama this and they. No, I'm not doing that. We gonna speak on them facts though. We gonna speak in breaking them generational curses, pushing stuff under the rug. So yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all for sticking in. Time I got all these people in here, all the love, man. Listen, follow your heart at the end of the day, and listen. This is how we gonna know. Everybody that's I see in my chat done been on the stage. They done said something. This is a task today, and it may not happen, but by the end of the day, go through your day, and if something is telling you to pick up that phone and have that conversation, or if you on the street and some say go talk to that brother, or whatever it is that you scared to do, that be the very thing you need to do, long as it's good intent. And let's see if you do it, because there's a lot of apologies that need to be said too. And the biggest one I gotta make is to my mother. How about that? That's a whole nother story, but I'm not scared to share it because it's facts. So again, y'all, salute, but you know, gotta get to the donuts, and I ain't trying to burn myself out. But just know if I'm around, I'm watching. I'm in there. Part of them views is because of me too. So I'm signing out.